Welcome to Creamer Media's Resources Watch, a weekly video roundup of the events and people making and shaping the news in the mining industry. This week, results needed from Transnet partnership, Motsepe emphasizes. Record platinum deficits, above-ground platinum stocks decimation on way. And Menar says South Africa must make Transnet work or economy will grind to halt. The partnership of South Africa's mining industry and state-owned rail enterprise Transnet must translate into results. African Rainbow Minerals Executive Chairperson Dr. Patrice Motsepe emphasized.
Under the factors that are not under our control, there are what I call low-hanging fruits, and the others that are a little bit more remote. The first low-hanging fruit that is outside our control, but where the engagement with our partners should result in world-class performance is logistics, it's transport, it's specifically Transnet. The truth of the matter is we need to work together. Those engagements with Transnet to make sure that partnership for the whole of the industry results in South African mining companies being globally competitive is critically important. You will see that part of our volumes are down because, the partnership with Transnet, which is something that's important to us, can do better. For us in the private sector, the principle of employing the best skills and expertise, the best persons for the job is non-negotiable. Absolutely non-negotiable.
The biggest takeaway from the Platinum Quarterly Report and updated full-year forecast of the World Platinum Investment Council is the predicted record platinum deficit of more than 1 million ounces, as well as the nigh wipeout of the above-ground platinum stocks.
The biggest deficit on record, both in ounce terms and as a percentage of demand. And it's worth thinking about, how is that deficit being met at the moment? The reality is for the platinum industry, there are above ground stocks that are excess, but those are being run down really significantly as a result of this substantial deficit. We're expecting them to get down to about only 5 months of demand by the end of this year, which is actually sounds like quite a lot, but that's actually very low from an historical perspective. You've also added to that. Over the last few years, we've seen significant excess imports into China. And so we estimate that a significant majority of those above ground stocks are now sitting within China and therefore not necessarily available to satisfy any deficits in the rest of the world. So if you run the maths on that, for the rest of the world, you get down to only about 6 weeks of above ground stocks in terms of weeks of demand at the end of this year. So certainly, we're expecting the market to begin to reflect the realities of those falling above ground stocks coming through the rest of this year and into next year.
South Africa has no option but Transnet, and the economy must make the state logistics enterprise work, or the entire economy will grind to a halt.
I think Transnet, in terms of coal, hit the rock bottom. They really didn't do well, and they realized what the problems are. They had extensive discussions with the industry. I can vouch that for coal mining industry. We have initiatives with Transnet regarding avoiding the cable theft, using private sector with the drone services, etc., to make sure that the cable theft is minimized. And then we regularly discuss with the team at Transnet what needs to be done to increase the availability of the locomotives and making sure that the system works efficiently. And Transnet is aware of what the problems are, and industry is aware of that. And I think Transnet currently is taking initiatives to address all those issues. And the biggest one is obviously the availability of locomotives. Personally, I think the biggest challenge is the conflict or the disagreement with the Chinese company that built locomotives and that provided spare parts for the existing locomotives. That disagreement actually put Transnet into this position. And I think this is addressed now in different spheres of the government as well, because it's not only a Transnet issue, it's also SARS involved and Reserve Bank is involved because there are like state capture allegations and all those kind of things. But hopefully that matter is resolved, and we're going to see the results by getting the locomotives, and then that will increase the availability of the capacity of Transnet to move more product by rail.
For mining news as it breaks, stay logged on to miningweekly.com and register for our free daily newsletter.